Welcome back to Conquest, Pichu's Conquest. Today we're taking on the boat map. Oh boy, the same one that's used in Birthright. And we have a lot of bows, swords. I did highlight some armor slayers, and I believe there's a worm slayer too. Dangerous for Effie and Corrin. And up here we have a lot of magic units. So we did have to kick out, I did kick out Mozu and Kaze again because I want these other people to start getting supports. We also have Xander joining us, the big brother of Conquest. He's pretty good. Usually you want to try and get some speed on him. I know that was like the main thing when evaluating Xander in comparison to Ryoma. Hopefully Charlotte will help out with that. We do of course have tonics, which I can use as well. I did give another one to Ophelia and I gave her the horse spirit. But first things first, something that I've been wanting to do. Where are you, Leo? We're going to reclass Leo. Because I don't have any flyers. This generally makes him a bit more speedy, but at the cost of some tankiness. Yeah, more magic, more speed, more luck, less defense, and more resistance. No, we're not really. I mean, I could maybe throw a lance on him. Alright then. So yeah, I'm going to have Leo take on some of these guys here, and Camilla maybe can bait out some of them. About this map, so the gimmick is you have to talk to these green guys or else they'll take funds from your war chest. And one of them is the real boss of this game. Not game, chapter, Shura. So one of the other things I did want to ask about, for those of you commenting, do we keep Shura or do we kill him? Now I do have a few pairs of boots because of the Revelation DLC, so I don't necessarily need the boots, but an extra pair of boots is helpful. So you can make that decision. I'm actually going to make a save state at the end of this chapter, wait to see what you reply with, and then we'll continue on to a paralog probably next, so we can get Xander and Charlotte going as well. Typically it's this guy I find is always Shura, but he's also the guy I always talk to last. So it may be that Shura is always the last one, but it's supposed to be one of these 4 spearmen randomly. So I think I'm going to actually focus on this front first and try and talk to this guy not last so we can just see. If not, we can just double back. Let's just begin.
Listen.
Hi, Xander. Yeah, explains it really quickly. Okay, now Leo just can't fly up here because these berserkers are quite scary. I think what we can do... How much damage does Leo take from either of them? Not too much. As long as these guys can't also get to him, which they won't. As long as nothing up there can get to him. Yeah, I don't want that Berserker dual striking because I do plan to have him dual strike with Felicia. And as for Camilla, I'm going to just leave her here with Niles. I gave her the fan service I thought was more appropriate. Yeah, so there is an Armor Slayer, one of these guys, and a Worm Slayer, so those two are dangerous. You have a Heart Seal, which will be very useful. You have an Armor Slayer, so this is like the no zone for Effie. Let's go ahead and try out Xander with our new backpack. So Charlotte gives +4 strength and +2 speed. Very useful for a unit like Xander. And his Chivalry skill allows him to do more damage when the enemy's at more, or full HP rather, so he's essentially buffed from the start.
Is that all?
So we'll just get rid of you since you're a little bit scary. I could have Effie throw a javelin maybe at one of these guys. Haven't got Keaton to do too much. Which is a shame since I really do like Keaton. You're not one of the scary ones. I didn't see any beast-slaying weapons on this map, so that's good. And you are the Armor Slayer. So yeah, Silas is about to promote. He's got a nice number of experience. We are going to make him into a Great Knight first. Oh, I also forged him a weapon. It's called I Never Learned How to Read, because Silas is voiced by the same person that does Pit in Kid Icarus Uprising, and I'm pretty sure he may also voice Pit in Ultimate. Let's see if they even go for him. Yeah, game's getting a little laggy. Who can I dance for, though? We can... just keep you on standby. We could buff up Camilla, I guess. Yeah, so last episode, I did mention that I had some trouble with sorcerers. We're a bit unsure which is the worst class in Conquest. I was actually thinking the worst class would be the ballistician that you can sort of reclass Takumi into. It's like the one that's the counterpart to the witch. Because he doesn't really move too far, and he doesn't get experience when he shoots the ballista, which is what you're supposed to do. So I'm thinking that might be the worst class, but it's also... it's also not like a class you'd encounter regularly, so maybe not really should be counted. I don't know. It's not something that you would see, so... not something you ever have to, like, debate over, well, who do I promote? Would it promote Takumi into or something like that? It's basically one you don't encounter, is what I'm trying to say. And it's disappointing that DLC class would be so bad, but yeah, that's my opinion on what the worst class might be, but it's not something in I mean, I guess it could be in Conquest, since it's not really path exclusive. You can't just get one, make like Silas or someone random into a ballistician. Interestingly, I don't have access to those two classes. I do have of course, the Revelations ones, but not so much here with the other ones. Right, these guys are moving. Let's see how much they do to Felicia. Kind of scary for her. Let's make use of our range checking. I missed that quite a lot in Radiant Dawn. Let's see. Does Felicia do any more with the iron? No, the flame would be the best. I mean, you're not doing any damage to Leo anyway. I think it's at level 35, I want to say, or maybe 25 that these learn Gale Force, the Dark Flyer. It has been a little nerfed since Awakening. You basically can only activate it once you... if you're not paired up or getting a dual strike from someone, you basically have to be on your own. Maybe we'll be able to make use of that towards the end game, if we unattach Forest. Oh, Leo's in range of those. Alright, Camilla is kind of hurt. But she can easily take on this guy. Yeah, she got hit by like a 40-something. And yeah, perfect home for Camilla. And Azura is now safe. We need to do something about you, because you are in range of Leo, which is not good. And you're the Armor Slayer, aren't you? Although I could just dance for Leo and have him help out. Xander got frozen, but I don't think that's a big deal. Yes, this may be, unfortunately, where Charlotte, I don't want to say falls off, but doesn't get used as much. Alright. As long as we take you out. Still taking a lot of damage, but the Horse Spear does help with the speed. Although PK Fire, which I, yeah, it's a pun on Ness's thing, obviously. It's just an Ember Tome. Very weak, but very annoying. Now, are you the Armor Slayer? You're just a Steel Sword guy. I never learned how to read. I mean, I don't think you're in range of Leo now. Just worried about who might be in range of Ophelia. You can't catch Effie if I put her where Silas is. Might be best to... I kind of want you to just die immediately. What does Keaton do against these guys? Not the best. We still have a dance. Don't think Camilla can reach. I do have to take them out if you go there. Actually, if this episode goes too long, I might make this a cut, but Leo can't really... It may just be best if Corin kills you, because that way you can't dual strike with the other guy for... Well, you can't anyway since you're paired up. Although you could, the bowman can't.
Guess I did it right.
Yes, you did. Yeah, and I can't put Effie there because of this stupid Armor Slayer. Now, Ophelia should only be in range of the one thing. You have 20 speed. What's your defense? 7 to 24 attack power. These sorcerers. I mean, I'm still debating what might be the worst class, but from this playthrough... Sorcerer, yeah. What all can reach Camilla if I go there? Quite a lot. Keaton can't even take you out. Might just have him go here. I think I might go for the Beast Rune because it gives him a little bit more tankiness. Yeah, everything can hit Camilla from right there. You know, I think she can use Nosferatu now. I was reading up on some sorcerer stuff on Fates, and one of the things about Nosferatu was it was nerfed and it doesn't allow you to crit or double or proc any type of skill, which is kind of interesting for Ophelia because her whole build is kind of, it revolves around crits with her holding 3 tomes.
Not on my watch. Pay attention.
Well, you're all going for Keaton.
Please accept my help.
And here we go. You only have a 39 hit though, so that's not so... Okay. Might want to take you 2 out before, yeah, Okay, we have a lot of guys incoming. Where is that Armor Slayer? Well, I'm putting Corn on the... I'm gonna attack with Silas's turn. I'd rather have him on the inside. Get rid of you, for Effie's sake.
Good.
So at this point in the game, Xander is pretty much just a delete button. I do like keeping him buffed for the rest of the game.
Good.
Could I never learn how to read you before you get your gauge up?
That was too close.
Well, not really for you. Now we have to get you reclassed because now you're wasting experience. And there are a lot of you in the way. Could just send you... Could just put Camilla here. Just block off this area for Ophelia's sake. Oh, you can actually get through. It's too many things. You're just content to sit there and freeze. Not enough to double. What about you? Nope. Man, Ophelia's bad. I can't really put Leo down here either. You know, maybe this wasn't such a good, class to put him in. I guess the best thing I can do here, because everyone is essentially a tank on the front lines. Could have Elise just heal. Although I don't want to go from... Oh boy, I just put her in range of something. Oh boy. Well, that was dumb. But at least we can heal. Now that buff shouldn't go to Ophelia. I believe it only works on the one on the back. I mean, she will be guarded, so if I go like this... Well, she doesn't get hit. Now, I really don't trust Ophelia. Sorry. She's just been... Her and Odin have just been abysmal for me, so I really just don't trust them to survive. I mean, there is always the option of giving her a tankier partner. Like, I do like her paired up with Siegbert, Xander's kid, but I don't feel like the pairing really flows well because she wants magic and he wants more speed. So I tried it once and they didn't do that great. Well, at least Korn gets some XP. And yeah, you're just gonna two-range me. Ooh, that is a lot of damage for Effie. Okay, right, now I think it's more safe for Ophelia. Actually curious to see how Leo would do against this guy. At least she's doing a lot of damage.
Ooh, sweet relief, that's over.
And we get to see a Hoshido scroll. We can try for Charlotte. Guess it'll just have to be the kick-axe.
Don't worry yourself.
The most bland pairing in existence, Charlotte and Xander. I should actually just separate these guys. You know what? Effie's really hurt. I'm gonna keep you on the back line. And Silas has to promote, actually. See, Camilla can double. But, I mean, she's Camilla, so it's kind of understandable why she'd be good. Maybe it's just the Dark Mage. Hopefully our Ophelia will get a lot better once she promotes. And I could maybe get Felicia on this. We could do that. Is there anything more accurate?
I'll do it. No one else can.
Yeah, but I find it just to be a lot
Did ya?
safer to do it this way. Where can Azura reach? Okay, so like we mentioned, we're going to go with the Great Knight first to pick up Luna, and then we'll go back to Paladin. Or Mercenary. Actually, we are going to go to Mercenary. So we'll pick up Luna first, then we'll Heart Seal him into the Mercenary line, or the Hero line, rather. The generic Great Knight palette. Actually, it'd be a good idea for him to start working on that now. Now, I believe once you talk to them, they may send out some ambushes. That's so close. You have the Shining Bow, of course you do.
On my honor.
You won't surrender.
I mean, I guess it'll depend on when we do find Shura.
I did it! This
Okay, you're gonna retreat. Cool. Alright, can Camilla reach you? Yes. Not you. Okay, so these guys can both reach the same place. Yeah, let's just let Xander do it. He's not even... I'd rather Elise get this. I actually didn't get her another mend. Not that she really needs it, but... it's fine. And one of you had a Worm Slayer, didn't you? No, you're just regular steel swords. Let's bring Azura in here. Yeah, I really don't care. And you didn't even go for Xander. How irritating. Let's see, we could try and give this to... give one of them to Effie. Or Keaton.
How very amusing.
Oh, if you don't kill, I think Azura might be in some trouble. You don't, but does Effie. 2980, okay. It's mostly for supports, why I did bring them here. I was thinking of dropping them for Kaze and Mozu, but I decided to bring them anyway for the supports. I feel like I have neglected Effie for a bit. Yeah. Let's go ahead and heal you. You have my Mend Staff. Oh, we can try out our new Great Knight Silas. And I guess Camilla can maybe start coming up this way.
Finally.
Yes, you're 1 damage. Good block there, Corin. Pichu. Maybe I'll let Keaton go out front. Do want to try and give him some more kills. Can he reach? Probably not. 6. And a good one for Azura, who has... Oh, what was it? The... higher strength growth than Ike? Now, I think whenever we do find Shura, he does kind of ambush us, so I think I'm just going to wait for a bit, and we'll bring Leo in here. Meanwhile, I think it might be good to get Camilla in here. And I'll just Lily's poise you. No. You're not even doing anything. Cool. Okay.
Sir.
Alright, so you weren't sure that time. You know, maybe it is the one you pick last. I think that might be it for Corn and Silas. And I'm just going to get you moving, and I don't even think they went for Camilla. Well, I guess we can start working on these axe guys over here. Where can they both not? Maybe Ophelia can kill the other one? Aww. Well, the Berserker isn't moving, thank goodness. Now you're doubling. And finally getting to use her personal skill.
My passion burns bright. Huh?
Who still didn't go yet? You don't want to fight mages, that's for sure. Leo, on the other hand, may want to, just as long as we don't aggro you. We can fly over this. Get you two moving, I guess. And Camilla is the only one who didn't. She actually has a guard, so it might be a good idea for her to pull you out now while we're guarded. There it is. Everyone's favorite line. We do indeed have trouble, because there is a Berserker. You, on the other hand, are no trouble at all for Camilla. You know, Camilla, you are redeeming sorcerers, actually. There is no worse class in the game as long as Camilla is in it. Or Xander, probably. I kind of don't want Xander to get this, to be honest. Definitely do want to tramp Leo, because it probably will make use of Gale Force in the later chapters. When I played this on hard mode initially, what I did, in the final map, the one where you have to fight Garen, Slime Monster Garen, not the final chapter. I guess Xander can just stand here. And that one I actually used him to take out some of the archers guarding Garen's room, because I hit them, Gale Force back, and then just kind of repeated that maneuver until we got rid of them, because they have a nasty skill where you can only basically hit them with melee physical weapons like the Siegfried, but you can't really hit them with magic or bows. They have like counter skills.
Okay, let's go. Just in time.
Pathetic.
Well, the good thing about the reclass is it does even out his levels, and that is very much appreciated, Leo. Not too many now. Would it be a good idea to talk to you now, though? And live to serve. Cool, thanks, Felicia. I think Camilla can handle herself over there. We'll just bring you along, and Azura is sadly stuck. Maybe those boots will be a good idea. The other sorcerer is the only thing that can attack. Oh no, my war chest. It really doesn't matter to me. I'd rather play slow and careful than screw up. Okay, they're all moving this way. Well, that's not really good. Yeah. Good thing I have Elise out front. I don't necessarily want Camilla to kill everything. But on the bright side, we get to talk to you. Yeah, it is the last one. Of course it is. Who is in range? That is in sorcerer range. Don't really want Xander to be taking magic to the face either. Yeah, Zura, you can hang out here, I guess. And Niles, of course, is stuck being a parabot, too. The next paralog I'm doing is Dwyer's, and that one's pretty easy. You can actually cheese it, but I'm not going to. It's useful. Okay, good. You're splitting up. Thank goodness. And just enough not to... yeah. And I actually can't dance for you. Ophelia, why can't you be more like Camilla? I mean, you're not promoted, to be fair. Oh, that might help. Perfect.
Sweet relief, that's over.
Ophelia's getting pretty close to promotion 2, which is really good. Well, you have Nosferatu, though. I would rather Keaton get the kill. He looks kind of like a Yeti or an abominable snowman more than a werewolf. Keaton is awesome. Yay, there's your praise. That has the least chance of hitting her. Sometimes I forget the other side of the weapon triangle. I do know that magic is weak to lances.
Did I do that?
Which is another point against sources I did read up on that, I think we'll just leave her out. Sorcerers or magic units in general are pretty much known for being able to take on generals. Like, if you're struggling with a general and you don't have, like, a hammer or an armor slaying weapon, they're pretty good in that regard. However, maybe you two can do something. In this game, because generals get wary fighter, mages certainly are not going to double them like they normally could. And with the weapon triangle, they may struggle a little bit against the, the lances to hit. I'm going to talk with Silas because he's already promoted.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been this guy before.
What?
Yeah, so we have Shura, and we can actually attack him, although I think he has... yeah. So we shouldn't do that. Siegfried does a pretty good job. So yeah, yeah, the big question for this episode, do we kill him or do we keep him? I'm always in the camp of keep because I like Shura as a character, but you guys are deciding for this playthrough, so I'll let you decide if you want to kill Shura for the extra pair of boots, even though we already have some, or to kill him. Can't remember if you get his items, though. Not too concerned about our war chest either. We have plenty of gold. Good job, Keaton. We praise you. Okay. And not the best, but like I said, because I feed Lilith every day in between recordings, we're not that starved for gold. So here's the big question.
Don't move. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of go over. Shura actually has a really interesting backstory. He was the one to kidnap Azura, kind of parallel to how Garen kidnapped Corrin.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. They could have done a lot more of this character story-wise, but his only support is Corrin in this game.
Hey,
He's another Corrin sexual, sadly, so we don't really find out too much. I actually never read their supports. I don't know if he goes over more of this in Corrin support.
huh?
Yeah.
It'd be nice, you know, another nice incentive would be to
True.
give you the money back if you do spare him. That way it's not such a one-sided answer, because a lot of people do pick the boots. So I think that may be like one of the ways they could have buffed Shura, in a sense, is to give you back all of your money if you do kill him. Then, of course, it wouldn't have been a rush check. But anyway, we have this decision. I'm undecided, so I'll let you decide. I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll see you for the next one.